morning, everyone. It is day one of the reading rush. It is Sunday morning. Yeah, it's still morning. So I've been recovering from a migraine so far this morning. I had a really bad one yesterday, and so I didn't go to church. I watched the live stream. And now I have like an hour before I need to teach a Sunday school class, so I'm thinking about doing some reading, but I'm still just not feeling great. But at some point I'm going to do some reading today, and at first I was like, oh, I can do the read a book outside your home challenge today, and I could read A Study in Charlotte. But even though like I can go do laundry and I can hang out downstairs in my apartment, I'm just not feeling great, and I just want to stay in my apartment all day, and I don't want to go outside. It's just too hot, and that's going to make my migraine worse. So that's not a great option for today, and I wanted to start with Darling Rose Gold and do my read a book from a genre you want to read more of challenge, but my book still hasn't gotten here. It's like a week late, and I've been trying to call my post office and they don't answer their phones, so I don't know what's happening. But that's the first book I wanted to read, and now I'm realizing that I don't actually have that many books on my TBR that I can read right now, because I could read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but it's a really big book, and tomorrow I've got to go to work and I can't stick that book in my backpack. So I really only have 2 books that I can read today. I can read The Kingdom of Back or On the Third Ward. I'm not sure which one I want to read right now, so I'm thinking I'm going to take the dust jackets off, because I can kind of tell which one's which based on the dust jackets. I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to flip them around, and we're going to see which one I'm going to read, and we're going to do the read which book you touch first challenge. Okay, so I just thought about it for a second, and I don't think I'm going to end up reading Harry Potter, and so I'm thinking of changing out the movie challenge and just doing the whichever book you like touch first. But I did buy some new books and they came in yesterday, and so I think I'm just going to do it with those later on. And so right now I'm going to read On the Third Ward because it's pretty short, it has a pretty big font, but I'm going to read this one now, and then later on I'll do that other challenge, just because I don't know that Darling Rose Gold's gonna come in, even though I really want to read that one, and so that challenge also might be gone. My reading rush TBR just completely changed, but that's okay. But anyway, I'm gonna read this one first. So I'm downstairs in my apartment building. The fire alarm box is like messed up, so it's beeping in the background. It's very annoying, but I am only like 10 pages through this book because I needed to take a nap. And yeah, I'm a little behind, but I do think I'm gonna be able to finish this very quickly. I'm hoping to finish it today, but I'm not sure. I just started my laundry, so hopefully we're gonna get to do this pretty quickly. Hi everyone, so I wanted to do a quick update. So it's 3 and I didn't get quite as much reading done as I would have wanted to, but my laundry's done. But I am 100 pages through On the Third Ward, and I don't like it. I really don't like it, but it's one of my books that I'm reading for my research, so I need to read it. I mean, I don't need to read it. I'm not going to do my research on tuberculosis anymore, but I bought it for that. And so I feel like I need to read it, and I've already started. I really don't like DNFing books, especially like this year. I've just been like in such a reading mood that I really don't like, if I spent money on a book, I'm gonna finish it, and maybe it's gonna turn around, maybe it's gonna get better. It's just too whimsical, and I don't know really what's ever real and what's happening, and I don't like the writing style. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. I like the tuberculosis parts, that's interesting, but a lot of it's weird. Yeah, I realized that like very, very few people have read this. It came out in 1990, I believe, but there are like 4 ratings on Goodreads. It's not a popular book. Yeah, it came out in 1990. It also just feels very old. But yeah, so I'm hopefully gonna finish this today. I have 140 pages left, which I can pretty easily do. I've been reading like 50-page chunks. I have a meeting at 4 to go to, but other than that, I can read the rest of the day. So I'm going to finish this today. I'm making myself do it, and then maybe I'll go ahead and get to start The Kingdom of Back, which would be awesome if on day 1 I could get through one book and start another. I'm gonna read some of this before my meeting, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. So one of the Reading Rush vlogging challenges is to make a cup of tea or coffee in a vlog. So I'm gonna do that right now, partially also for Bookstagram, but also because I have a little bit of a cough and I'm thinking tea will help. I subscribed recently to the Dollar Tea Club, and they sent me 3 bags, like 3 little packets of tea, and there's like a ton of tea in here every single month, which is a lot of tea. And this is the Dreamo Honey, which has rooibos, chamomile, calendula petals, and natural flavors, but it sounds really good. So I'm making that right now, and then later I'm gonna eat some sweet potatoes. So we'll let that sit for 4 to 6 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna check on my sweet potatoes. I feel like a food YouTuber. Hello everyone. So it is Monday, which is the official start of the Reading Rush. Yeah, I started a day early, but you know what? I took the advice that I received on Instagram, and I'm just gonna go with it, and I'll just end a day early. That's fine, because you know what? I read all of On the Third Ward yesterday, and I don't want to come with another book because that was a lot of reading and I didn't like the book, and I worked hard to finish that book. Today I look a mess, and that's because I have been sick all day and I'm finally like rebounding from all of this. It's been a weird day, like, yeah, it's just been weird, but I finally have started reading today, because here, let me show it to you with the dust jacket on it. But Rose Gold, Darling Rose Gold finally came in, finally, and look how beautiful it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of bought it as a physical copy because it was pink and it was pretty instead of a Kindle copy, but I got it used so that it was only like $1 more than the Kindle version. It just took me forever to get it. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I wish the actual book was prettier because it's just black and some rose gold lettering, but it doesn't even, yeah, this part isn't super pretty, but it's a very short book, which is good. It's barely over 300 pages. It's like 305 pages, which is perfect for a readathon. But this is going to fulfill the prompt, read a book in a genre you want to read more of. And for this book, it is literary fiction. I really want to read more literary fiction, you know, because I'm an adult now and an English major, and I feel like I should be reading more adult fiction, and literary fiction is seen as like the prestigious one, which I think is kind of ridiculous. I think you shouldn't feel bad about your reading, but I am interested in reading about, you know, older characters and stuff like that. So I thought I'd pick this one up because the main character, Rose Gold, is 18 in some of the flashbacks, but most of the time she's 23 and I'm 21. So character is closer to my age, and that's just nice. We're not dealing with like teen drama, and so we're dealing with adult drama and Munchausen's by proxy. So it's a little different, but I'm like 57 pages through it. And I'm enjoying it so far. There's a lot of questions I have, and it's kind of fun because it's like literary fiction but also like part mystery, and so it's a good introduction to the genre, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm not going to push myself to read too much of this today because like, I don't want my migraine to come back, because that was really terrible. So I want to get to 100 pages today, but I don't want to read more than that. If I get to 100 pages, I'm probably going to stop. But yeah, so happy reading. Hi everyone. So I've kind of changed my mind today. I was going to do like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday reading vlog, but I was editing and I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do Monday and Tuesday so that I can try to do my daily vlogs. We'll see how that goes, because it's just gonna be an interesting week. But I am 104 pages through Darling Rose Gold and I'm so really loving it. It's so interesting because like we have two voices and neither one of them are reliable narrators at all. I don't think like there's a lot of it like I don't know what's really happening, what's real, and I really like that. So I'm having fun reading this. I don't think I'm gonna read any more of this tonight, but I might read Evangelism as Exiles, which is a book that I'm reading for my missions project right now. I'm working with Gen Send this summer, and we were supposed to be going to Salt Lake City on a missions trip, and that didn't happen. So instead we're reading this book and discussing it once a week. And tomorrow's our meeting, and I missed last week because I was not feeling great, and I can't do that again. So I need to read a chapter of this. This doesn't take long, and it's not for the readathon or anything, but I need to read a chapter of this. I'm gonna finish editing this vlog, and then I'll, you know, probably go to bed, hopefully early. We'll see. May end up in another Hulu binge. We'll see. Just kind of like resting so that I can get back into the week with lots of energy, because I really want to get into the reading rush and I want to have a lot of fun with it, but it's really hard when I'm exhausted and I have a migraine and I'm just feeling sick. But hopefully I'm gonna get back into it. I loved seeing everyone else's reading vlogs today and their reading rush TBRs. It's so fun to participate in a reading-thon within the community. I just love it. So I will see you tomorrow in my next vlog. Make sure you give this video a like if you're enjoying Reading Rush vlogs, and leave a comment down below with a link to your Reading Rush TBR or your reading vlogs, or just leave down below what books you're reading right now. And I will talk to you later. Bye.